Oof, 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 oof. What a game last night, guys. What a fucking game last night, guys. Barcelona absolutely dismantled Atletico Madrid, absolutely ruined Atletico Madrid's title race this season. I think Atletico Madrid are out of the title race. And what a game, guys. What a fucking game, guys. What a game. What a game. Beautiful, absolutely magical performance by Barcelona. And what Hansi Flick has done to this team, what Hansi Flick keeps doing with this team every week, it's nothing short of magic, guys. It's downright inspiring, because last night was not a game to be won. Last night, in the recent years, from what I have experienced since the past maybe 15 years that I have been a Barcelona fan, from what I've experienced, I have seen Barcelona in the recent years go down when they have conceded two goals. Barcelona, there is not a chance on earth that they can come back. Maybe once or twice, maybe thrice, 4 5 times in the last 10 years that they have done this. But other than that, Barcelona is not known, it's not a team, it's not a team that comes back from situations. It's a team that sets their tone early. They play dominant football, and they play the game according to their terms. But I think on the days when the game does not go according to your terms, I think this is what you need what Hansi Flick brings to the team. It's the mentality, it's the mindset, it's the personality, it's the charisma, it's the man management, the tactics, the decision making, everything that he brings to this team. It keeps on delivering. It's showing why he is the perfect choice for a team like this. Because I think when you have conceded two goals and you are two goals down at the 70th minute, it's something, it's like, people won't agree to this, but it's that moment when you need to make the most riskiest decisions. Oh, guys, what he keeps on doing with this team. First of all, guys, Lamine Yamal. Oof, oh Lord, this guy is crazy. This guy is absolutely crazy. At 17 years of age, he might be, after Rafinha, he is. It's not even a might. It's a fact. After Rafinha, he has been the best player in the world. He has been the best player in the world after Rafinha. Maybe even the best player on earth, because the things that he brings to this team, except for goals and assists, nobody on any team on earth can do this. Oh, and to be honest, it was a very dull performance up until the 70th minute by Barcelona, and it was a very predictable game by Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid started the team with four backs of 2-4-4-2, played Julian Alvarez and Antoine Griezmann up top, and we all knew that they were going to drop deep, sit deep, and going to go on counters. They were going to play on the counter attacks. But then, guys, oh, what this team brings every time. Nobody on earth expects to expose yourself like this and still win. It's like, it's an open challenge to anyone, like, do what you have to, will still win. Because when you know a team is going to play counter attacking football against you, you never on earth would set a line so high. The high line that Hansi Flick has put up this season, I think he might die first, but he won't take the line lower. He won't put his defenders deeper. He wants his defenders to play up top. He wants his defenders to have a high line, and no matter what happens, he'll still keep that. He'll stick to his principles, and that is what a team needs. A team needs a plan A and stick to the plan A. That is what was missing by Barcelona this previous seasons. And oof, 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 oof. It was a very tight game. It was a very tight game. Lamine Yamal had an easy chance in the first half and he missed. And then after that, Barcelona could not create because Atletico Madrid defensively were solid. They scored two goals on the counter, and that is what was that is the exploiting of the high line that Simeone wanted Atletico Madrid to do, and that is what they did. They exploited the high line. But then, guys, oh my god, the second goal was coming off of an unfair handball which was not given. The referee did not blow the whistle for a handball, and then Atletico Madrid went on in the same play and scored a goal. And guys, the moment the game started after that goal, in maybe 30 seconds or maybe 40 seconds, Barcelona scored a goal. And oh my god, Lewandowski, we need to give Lewandowski his flowers. Lewandowski deserves to be recognized as one of the greatest players of our generation, and I guess the best striker of our generation. Lewandowski, oof, that ball by Inigo Martinez, and then what he did with that ball. The first touch, takes it to the chest, pushes it forward, and then that finish with his left foot, the volley with his left foot. Oh, the half volley was crazy, and he put his team in a position to, we can do this, we can come back, we can fight back, and we can at least get something out of this game. And when that happens, Barcelona this season has to punish every team, any team, and every team that faces. Guys, that goal by Ferran Torres, and I guess Ferran Torres does not receive his flowers, but this is what he brings to the team. There is a statistic that says Ferran Torres has scored 10 goals after coming on as a substitute, and that in itself shows how much of an impactful player Ferran Torres is. People aren't giving him his flowers, but doing this time and time again. He did it against Dortmund, he's done it against Benfica. He has been doing this time and time again. He has been giving us performances time and time again. And then what he did last night was nothing short of crazy. He went on to score 2 goals, and the first goal that he scored, Rafinha, the ball that Rafinha gave was unexpected. The manager couldn't see it, the players couldn't see it, only Ferran Torres and Rafinha knew what was happening. I couldn't see it. I had an overview of the field and I couldn't see that ball. I thought he was going to go wide, but then he goes and does this. Rafinha gave a cross inside the box, and Ferran Torres made a run that put him in a position where he was empty. It was a 1-against-1 versus the keeper, versus Oblak, and the finish that he gave, it was absolutely clinical. It was a clinical finish. And then guys, oof, lamineyamal, guys, oh my god, this kid is crazy. This kid, every time he touches a ball, it's going to be a goal. He might give you an assist, he might give some magical passes, he might give you some break-in passes, he might score a goal by himself, he might dribble, he might defeat his opponent. He does something all the time. He does something every time he has the ball. And even though his goal was a deflection, even though he scored a deflection, his goal came off of a deflection, but to do that in the 94th minute against Atletico Madrid, knowing that if you don't score, you might go second, or maybe you might stay in the second position in the table, you won't go on top. What he did in that moment, in the 93rd minute of the game, it's just this. The mindset on a 17-year-old kid, crazy guys, crazy. And then the 4th goal, that was like, that was the cherry on the cake. It was maybe like, it was a trophy. It was like Ferran Torres, the score went up to 4, from 2-0 down to 4-2 up, and Ferran Torres does this in the 96th minute of the game, gets a goal, gets himself a brace, shows how far this team has come, shows how far this team is willing to go. And I think there is no team on earth this season that can, give them a tough fight, because any team that does that, they go on to lose. Benfica did it, they lost 5-4. Atletico Madrid 2-0 up in the 70th minute, loses 4-2. No team can do this, no team does this. And the mentality that was missing from a Barcelona side all these years, I think what Hansi Flick has done is brought that mentality back to the team. I genuinely think this team can go on to be one of the greatest Barcelona sides of all time. And what this team keeps doing week in, week out, it's crazy. One player that does not deserve to get slattered and slashed as much as they do is Lewandowski. That guy, that guy is disrespected time and time again. He is one of the greatest strikers of our generation, and every week he gets disrespected, sometimes even by Barcelona fans, that he needs to be benched, he needs to be subbed, and then he goes on to do this. That first goal is why we won. If we wouldn't have scored that goal in under 30 seconds of conceding the second goal, we would have lost. And I believe, guys, this Barcelona team is going down. It's going down as one of the greatest teams of the last 10 years. And if they continue with this performance that they've given to us last night, if they keep going on with this, I think they might even be contenders to win the UCL, which they already are. They might win the treble. If they keep doing this, they are on a very good chance of winning the treble, their third treble. No club in history has ever done this, doing 3 trebles. And if they do that, guys, Hansi Flick deserves to be up there, as he already does. But when he achieves what he has set his eyes on this season, if he does that, I think Hansi Flick will be up there with the likes of Pep Guardiola, Johan Cruyff, Carlo Ancelotti, Zinedine Zidane. Just crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, guys, Visca Barca.